We are making a video on Linux Mint 21.2 XFCE edition. So there is no ISO files available right now in the official website or the release notes available in the official website. So I found it in a stable repository. So this is a boot menu of Linux Mint 21.2. So the ISO files will be released in a few days, I guess. So let's quickly boot it in a live boot. Let's go to the Start Linux Mint 21.2 XFCE 64-bit. So it's going to take a few more seconds, like a maximum of 30 to 40 seconds, or I don't know how much it takes that much of time. So it completely depends on the PC, what you have, like system resources. If you have a good NPC, it should be booted in a few seconds, or if you have like a low NPC, it should take a bit longer than that. So it's based on Ubuntu Jammy Jellyfish. So we don't know anything more than that because there is no release notes. So if you ask me where did I found this ISO files, I found it in the stable repositories in some website. There is like a mirror dot some URL. I'll be giving that in the description, no need to worry. The reason I don't remember this thing because I bookmarked that stable repository website in my Google account, so I don't remember the URL. So I'll be giving in the description, no need to worry about that. So again, this is not a stable release, but maybe a stable release. There should be having like some bugs in it. I don't know properly because it didn't even released in the stable or the website, official website. So I don't recommend this Linux distro right now. It's always better to wait for a few more days and go with the stable when the Linux Mint website official releases it. So let's first quickly change the display resolution. So it automatically didn't change. We need to change it on our own. I'm using it on a VMware, which is a virtualization. So let's quickly change the resolution. Mine is 1920 into 1080. Let's quickly apply this, keep this configuration. So this is a XFCE desktop environment variant. There are other two available desktop environment, which is a Cinnamon and the other one is GNOME. So let's first open the task manager and see how much of resources are running right now. I think the Linux Mint team are fixing some of the things still. That's the reason they didn't officially release it in their website. So it should be having some like a minor bugs right now, I guess, or maybe nothing like that. We can't say anything because we didn't test for a few hours. Like I downloaded right now and making a video on it. So if we use like approximately like 8 to 10 hours, we should be found with like errors and bugs. So right now I'm not going to recommend this ISO file. It's better to wait for a few more days again. So right now the CPU is almost around like 25% and the memory is almost like a 912 MB. This is the basic numbers in the XFCE desktop environment, like system resources consuming. So you already know XFCE is a lightweight desktop environment, not that much of like LXQT and LXDE, but it's still better compared to GNOME and KDE desktop environment. So these are all the resources. I'm going to put the system resources right in the corner. So you should be having an idea of what is going on throughout the video. So let me open the terminal. It's already available in the taskbar. So let's type in the few commands like inxi. So we should be getting complete distro info by typing these commands inxi-b, inxi-G. These are all the commands to get the complete distro information. So let's type in cat:/etc/issue, hit enter, As you can see, it's a Linux Mint 21.2 Victoria. Let's type in neofetch if it's pre-installed. Hit enter. So here is the neofetch. If anything is changed, you can clearly see it here. You should comparing like a 21.1 to 21.2. You should be getting what are changed things in the distro. But still, if you want to wait, it's better. The official website will give the release notes, so we should be getting an idea of what are all the changes. So let's type in the inxi-sp8. This is also the same command as the above, but in a longer form, or the complete distro information. So we got everything. So let's type in hstop. So hstop is not installed, so let me install by typing sudo apt install hstop and click on enter. It's going to take a maximum of 20 seconds, and we should be seeing our hstop installed completely. So if you want to see complete information, it's better to pause the video and see everything here. So if I go through all this thing, it's going to take it's going to make a video a bit lengthy, so I'm going to just skip that part. So here is the hstop. So here is complete information. I gave almost every distro information, I guess. So let's go to other things. So let's see if the official website released or not. I'm going to show you. So let me open the Firefox browser. So here is our Firefox browser. So the version should be like a 115, I guess, about Firefox. So we are getting 115.0.2. I think that's a 0.2 update, I guess. So let's type in Linux Mint. Click on enter. I'm using a VPN, so it's going to say like a change to English. Keep an eye on the resources here, CPU and the memory. So right now it's not available. As you can see, the stable version is still Linux Mint 21.1. So let's go to the latest version. So as you can see, there is nothing here. So let's go to the project mirrors, I guess. Public Linux Mint once a day. I don't remember where I have bookmarked the website, so I think this is the link, I guess. Yes, here it is. So this is the URL. I don't remember this thing because I bookmarked this in my Google account, so I didn't remember this thing. So in order to get this thing, to get this URL, you can either type in this thing or just go to Linux Mint website and go to the mirrors. As you can see here, under the projects, go to the mirrors and then click on the ISO images. Not the ISO images. Let's go to the layer online. So here it is. Stable version should be 21.1. Even the 21.2 is available in the stable release. That's the reason I said earlier that it's available in the stable version. But I think there should be like some bugs. I don't know, and I don't really exactly say that there are some bugs because I didn't use it for like hours. I'm just using it right now to make the video. So right now the CPU is almost like a 20%, memory is 40%. So in order to download the 3 desktop environment, sorry if I accidentally said the GNOME desktop environment instead of saying the Mac desktop environment. I woke up right now, I had a coffee, so my voice is a bit stuttery, so ignore that thing. So the 3 desktop environment available for the 21.2 is a Cinnamon, Mac desktop environment and XFCE desktop environment. The file size is around almost like a 3 GB. It should be like a 2.9 GB. Let me quickly click on some desktop environment. As you can see, it's almost like a 2.8 GB. So it's clearly up to you to test it or not. So if you want to test it, it's better to test it on the virtualization like a VirtualBox or a VMware. Even it's a stable version, it's always a good idea to test it in like a non-work PC or some PC you don't use it for work. So don't use it on a main PC or a work PC. It's always a good idea to test it on the unnecessary PCs which you don't use for work. I think you get what I'm trying to say here. So this is the URL. In order to go to this, I already showed you. So let me close this thing and let's open the installation or the installer. So I'm going to put it like almost throughout the video. So some of my viewers always ask what are the resources when you open the some of the apps. So for them I'm going to put it like this in every video, so they should be having an idea of what is going on throughout the video in the system resources. As you can see, CPU went around like a 99% for some reason. So this is the same basic thing in every Linux installation. So there is nothing new here. Always the language first. In order to you can choose any language here first. Then the keyboard layout, you can either test it here like a detect keyboard layout, all these things. These are all the common things and the basic things, so no need to worry about these things. So again, it is taking you a bit of time. So if you want to install the media codecs, multimedia codecs, you can install it. It's always a good option to check this button. Click on continue. It's going to ask to you like preparing Ubuntu drivers for a few seconds. It will usually take like a 30 to 40 seconds, depends on your PC, I guess. So after this, we should be seeing our username, passwords, all these things. So let's wait for a few more seconds. I don't know why CPU is going around like a 90% for some reason. The process are running right now at 286. I don't know what are all these things running. So here there are two options. You already know, people who already use Linux distro, you know what is these things, but I'm going to say it in a short answer. So if you choose this option, it's going to delete the current operating system, media files, everything which you have in your hard disk. It's going to delete this thing and install the Linux Mint 21.2 on your hard disk. If you are using it on a virtualization, it will be nothing going to be erased. Because it's a virtualization or a VMware or VirtualBox, so you don't need to be worried. But if you are using it on a main PC, you need to be careful while choosing this option. So if you choose this option, something else, like it's going to give you an option like a dual booting operating systems. So you should be having like a two operating systems, and you need to create a partitions, all these things. So you need to be having an idea of what you're doing here. So these are the two options. If you click on install now, it's going to start the process. It's going to take like a maximum of 5 to 8 minutes to install. Again, it's always it depends on the PC and the system requirements. If you have a low-end PC, it's going to take ages, and if you have a high-end PC, it's going to be very quick. So this is the installation process. Let's close this thing and let's check out the desktop features like a calendar, date, volume, power, internet connection, notifications. Again, there is nothing different here. Let's go to the desktop settings and see the wallpapers, if they had added any wallpapers like that. So again, it is taking a few more seconds here. Let's wait. Menu, icons, everything is same, nothing changed. I don't know they added new wallpapers or not. I don't remember properly because I will be posting 2 videos daily. So I'll be making a tons of every different types of Linux distros. So I don't remember. So these are all the wallpapers available right now. So I already made videos on the Linux Mint 21.2 in the past days, like a past month, I guess. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out in my channel by searching just Linux Mint as the search term. You should be finding every Linux Mint videos there. So let's choose this wallpaper. It looks pretty good, colorful, nice. So these are all the wallpapers available right now. So you can choose the solid color, backdrops, everything. Let's choose So I think let's go to the panels, about panels. Here is the panels. So properties, separator. So let's close this thing also. Close this thing. Transparent. These are all the same things, so I don't think it's necessary to show everything here. So let's open some of the apps and see how much of resources it consumes. So let's quickly check out what are all the applications available or pre-installed with the Linux Mint 21.2. So these are all the available applications or softwares which comes with Linux Mint 21.2 pre-installed. So these are all the things are available. So let's quickly open some of the apps and see how much good the Linux distro will handle the apps. Let's open HexChat, and under system let's open Gparted and Thunderbird. Let's open like 10 apps and see we get like some lag or something like errors or like that. It's in the stable repository, so let's see. Let's test it out and see how good this will handle. Under the office, I think we should open like a library office. We have something like I think we opened like 5 apps or 4 apps, I guess. Task manager, CPU is almost 100%. It's touching around 100%, and the RAM is almost a 1.6 GB. RAM is pretty good right now, but the CPU is going crazy. I don't know why. From the beginning of the video, it's going like crazy. Sometimes it's touching like a low graph, and we are like a high peak right now. Let's open some of the apps like a file manager. I don't see any just a bit of lag here and there, so it's still good if you ask me. So we have like a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. If you include task manager, it should be like 9 apps, I guess. 9 apps or 9 softwares. So let's go to the all applications. Let's even open the celluloid. I think we have like 10 apps right now. Under the system, we don't have anything like open. Let's open the sister Synaptic Package Manager also. Let's see the task manager right now. So it's almost like a 90%. I don't know, it's pretty weird because it's going to 60% and 55%. Like we opened like 10 apps, it's going down. I don't know why. If you open like a 10 apps, it should be like a high peak, but when we didn't open any apps, it was like 100%, but it, as you can see, it's almost like a 20%. It's going down. I don't know why. Maybe some bug or not. I don't know. It's going till like a 7%. It's pretty low right now. Like we opened like a 10 apps, not the smaller apps. We have like a library office and the like some Thunderbird email client. These are the a bit resource consuming apps, but I don't know. As you can see, CPU is like 25%, so we don't see any lag. That's a good option or the good news. Image viewer. Let's see if there is a high peak in the CPU. Don't know why it's going down. In the beginning of like when we opened like a 2 or 3 apps, it was like 100%, but right now we opened like a 10 to 12 apps. It's around like a 7%, 7 to 8%, or sometimes like a 20%. That's pretty weird or odd, you can call it. Let's see something. We missed anything? We covered everything, I guess. Also audio volume controller, these are all the same basic things. Let's open the system manager and also the system editor. I think we should even open the firewall configuration. There is no lag, as you can see. The CPU is a bit high right now, which is 40% or 57%. It is taking like a champ. That's pretty good. Let's see, we have left anything here. Let's open the update manager also. So we've opened like a tons of apps, like 10 to 15 apps, I guess. So the CPU is going good, and the RAM is almost 2.6 GB. You don't need to worry about the RAM in the XFCE desktop environment or in the LXQT or LXDE. Like they are all the lightweight in the RAM consumption. So here is the system resources, and everything is going good. It's almost like 20 minutes I'm using this Linux distro. It's going still good. We didn't find any bugs or any crash or anything right now. So I'm going to say it's good in my time. Like if you use like 8 to 10 hours, you should be getting an idea of what is going to happen. If you find any bugs or errors, do let me know in the comment below if you test it on your own. I showed you the website to download, so if you want to test it, you can test it. Don't try to install it on your main PC or work PC until it is released in the official website. So let's check all the versions and close this thing and end the video. So the Mint update version is 6.0.3. So let's close this thing. So here is the firewall. If you want to customize, you can customize like a rules, report, log, everything. So this is the settings manager. If you want to customize anything, it's completely up to you. So image viewer version is here, 3.4.1. Let's close this. Celluloid version is 0.2.1. So I already downloaded 3 desktop environments. So I'll be posting 2 desktop environments today of Linux Mint 21.2. So the other one will be tomorrow. So because I'll be posting 2 videos daily, it will be a heavy duty. If I've been making 3 videos in a day, it will be a bit hard on me. So I think you will be seeing 2 videos today and the other video will be tomorrow. So I hope you understand that a person can only make 2 videos a day. It's very hard to do everything in a day. So this is the Tuner file manager. The version is here. Let's close this thing. Let's open the Synaptic package manager. So I'm going to scroll it down very fast. If you want to see that in a slow-mo, you can change the speed to 0.25 from 1.0 in the playback speed in the YouTube settings. So the installed version will be highlighted with the green box, and the installed version will be like I'm going to show you here like this. So the installed version will be highlighted with the green box and the version will be here. So this is the Synaptic package manager. So let's close this thing. The Thunderbird version should be like a 102 13.0. Sorry if I'm saying it very fast because I drank a cup of coffee right now. So I think you understand what happens if you drink a cup of coffee. 3.0.2, it makes hype in the body. I'm even breathing heavily, I don't know why, so no problem. Xchat 2.16.0. So let's even close this thing. Let's quit it. Gparted version is 1.3.1. Let's even close this thing. So still the CPU is, as you can see, when before closing the that Gparted, it was like a 99%. So always keep an eye on the system resources when doing things also. You should be seeing how much of resources are consuming right now. So let me type in the channel URL of my 9to5 Linux, youtube.com/9to5linux. This is my channel URL. So let's if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe because I'll be posting 2 videos daily without missing any day. I've been doing like 5 to 6 years till day. I've been posting 2 videos daily. So I made every type of Linux distro in my channel, so if you want to check that out, you can check that out. So here is the software manager. Let's check the version. 8.2.8. So these are all the same basic things which are already available in the older version. So there is nothing new here. So I think we have like updates here. So there are some updates. If you want to change your mirror to your local mirrors, you can change that too. So let's close this thing also. Let's open the system monitor. So these are all the process running right now. And as you can see, there is a bit of weird graph here. Here is a high peak and here is a low peak. There is no stable graph here. We don't even complain about this because we opened like a 10 to 15 apps. So it's good. But the good thing is we didn't got any crash apps, like we didn't see any apps crashed, or we didn't see lag, but we saw just a minor lag in the few minutes back. So I think it's still good, even they didn't release. So I think that's the reason they put that ISO file in the stable repository. So it's clearly up to you to test it or not. I'm not going to recommend this until the ISO files are released in their official website. So it's clearly up to you if you want to test it. If you can test it, it's clearly up to you. And always test it in your virtualization. It's always a good option. So again, thanks for video. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I'm already a bit tired. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. It helps make a good content for you. Other than that, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out. So if you want to see other desktop environment today, you can see that in my YouTube channel. There is already a video available in there. So again, peace out.